Hey guys, it's me. I'm here, and I have Panda Express, and I'm gonna be talking about the movie I just saw, Disclosure Day. Oh, and I'll show my dress. I got it at the thrift, and I really like it. So, anyways, I enjoyed the movie. It was definitely an experience. I haven't seen that many, really any, like, alien movies, but the concept is not, like, new to me. Like, I understand. And, yeah, I'd say I enjoyed it. I thought some of the scenes were visually beautiful. Like, farmhouse, hotel room. Oh, the field. I loved the field. That was really nice. Yeah. I think my favorite scene, like, I don't know the word, but I loved the one where the guy, they find him at the farmhouse, and he gets into the car, and the camera is almost acting like a person. Like, it literally sits in the seat and closes the door. And I thought that was a person, so I was really confused when it just went away, but I thought it looked really cool. So I'm really bad at picking up on stuff from, like, that happens in movies. I'm always, asking my friends tons of questions, like, what happened? What was this about? So I think it's a little unclear how the, like, I don't want to say psychic, but all of the, like, mind communication with the eyes, how all that stuff works outside of the two main characters. I thought that was really unclear. I really like how serious this movie takes itself, because when it decides to make a joke or have some sort of humor, it works so well because the contrast is there. And there weren't a lot of jokes, but the ones that were there I thought were funny. Like, all the guys trying to come in the invisible building, I thought that was really funny. Also, next to me in the theater, there was a man who kept laughing at random stuff, and it just made it so much better for me. One, because, like, I relate, I laugh at when I'm not supposed to be laughing, and I laugh at random stuff. And then also just because, like, I just thought it was funny. I thought the cast was really diverse, and I actually really liked it, and I think everyone did a great job. I guess I don't really know how to judge acting, but and I really like the core message that was trying to be sent about, like, truth. I really like the stance the movie took on religion and what is this whole relationship with God and whatever, because it's a very reasonable, like, question to ask, and if the movie never addressed it, I think, like, that would be something that a lot of people are, like, asking, I guess. And so I'm really glad that it was addressed, and also made a lot of sense. Like, I found it satisfying, and, like I understand, So my biggest complaint about the movie is that I just, like, every time I would get into it, something would take me out. And then there'd be some scenes where I'm like, what is going on? And, I think it's hard to avoid cliches, especially when making this kind of film. But, I thought, like, okay, children, that's really cliche. I was really confused by it, like, is this a dream? Is this real? And I think that's intentional, like, not supposed to know that whatever, that's fine. But, and I thought it was kind of cliche and, like, whatever. I think everyone's motives throughout the movie are really clearly defined, and, like, I think there is a clear, like, obviously, protagonist, antagonist, like, I guess villain, but, I think everyone's motivations, like, make sense and stuff. I think it's a little bit weird how the main villain just lets it happen by the end. I mean, like, I understand all the psychic stuff, can probably easily explain it, but I don't know, just a little unsatisfying to me. I don't know, and I don't really know how to phrase this, but with concepts like these, it's like, I think they do a good thing for themselves by not really defining what these, like, powers are or how they really work, and you kind of just have to watch. And when something happens that you don't understand, you just have to be like, okay, this is a thing that they can do that can happen. I don't understand what I really don't understand the stuff with the house, and that stuff was really confusing to me. But, yeah. I really like how seriously all the characters in this movie took everything, because, like, the lady at the New York, news, like, how do I explain it? Because, like, we, as a viewer watching it, especially someone who's really, like, into aliens, or, like, knows the concept, knows the premise of the movie even, it's really easy to get kind of, I don't know, like, desensitized, kind of, like, expected. But I think these characters do a really good job at showing actually, like, the heaviness, the weight of this entire thing. So that was good. Overall, I thought it was a very enjoyable watch. One thing I will say that took me out every single time, similarly to, like, the children cliches, every time there was a CGI animal on screen, I'm sorry, I could not take that seriously. Like, at least with the aliens, like, we don't actually know what they look like, so you can get away with whatever. And I just don't really want to talk about the aliens, but every time there was, like, a CGI fox, I just, suddenly I'm out. I think the ending was really weird. Like, I really think it could have just ended at them publicizing the secrets and whatever, with the disclosure happening, and they did not have to pull out a real alien, and that probably costed so much for them to produce, just for, like, a kind of weird and unnecessary scene that I really didn't connect with. I didn't really feel anything from it. I mean, I guess it was a little gross, but I just think they could have gone without that. I think also the ending where it is not showing the world after is kind of, like, I think it's good because the movie's point is that the truth needs to be out, like, regardless of what your beliefs are, like, what your opinions are. So I think it's good that it ends with the truth finally coming out. Another thing I really like about this movie is, I don't know, I get this, like, really strongly. I just like how connected the two main characters are, and it's not, like, romantic or even, like, familial, like, they're not even family, but they just have a connection, and I think that is, like, really meaningful and really easy to understand, like, for a lot of people. I just really appreciate that. I feel like that's something that you don't see that often. It's like two characters that just, like, connect, obviously for a reason, but, like, I don't know. I thought that was nice. I didn't care about the romance, and I was worried this movie was going to be a lot about that, so I'm glad it turned against that in the end. Overall, I'd say, yeah, it was an enjoyable watch. I thought it was good. Again, it would take, I was, like, in and out of the movie all the time, like I'd be really into a scene and then, like, tuning out the next scene because it's just too weird for me, or, like, I don't know, maybe hard to grasp, but I would just say, like, all of the cliche stuff, I was just like, okay. I'm trying to think if I have anything more to say. Go watch it if the premise sounds interesting to you. It's kind of like, obviously there's no twists, like, there's no twists in this movie. It is exactly how it is. But if it sounds interesting to you, then you should definitely watch it. So, yeah, I recommend. It's an enjoyable time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos, for more daily videos, and yeah.